Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. It is Friday. It is spring. Happy spring, guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better, actually. This week has been stressful. Not stressful in that things were happening, but I've just been busy. This month actually has been full of work and responsibility, so I've been tired, and I've noticed that up until Wednesday, when I did the Let's Chat, I was not really checking in with myself. I wasn't doing a lot of things that I typically do while doing this work. I just was not grounded. I was up there all the time, every time, but not really connecting the way that I typically would with myself, with my spirit guides. Not to say that I wasn't, but not in the way that I usually do. Being locked in with them outside of recordings. But anyway, I'm better now. I feel good. I even noticed that I wasn't posting on the community tab. I haven't been interacting with you guys like I usually do. So I'm gonna get back to that. I don't know. I maybe I was burnt out. Maybe I was heading towards there. I do feel a little tired, not as much as I was feeling. After Wednesday, I was restored spiritually, physically. I've been sleeping better the past 2 days, so things are getting better. Things are looking up for me. Today we have a lot to get through. Channel messages. I'm going to talk about the week ahead for the collective. So next week, what will things look like for us? The week ahead for Donald Trump and his administration. Mark Rutte and NATO. Some introspection there. I did channel him because I looked up some news. I saw an article that I want to share with you guys, and it pretty much aligns with what I talked about in the reading with Mark Rutte's visit and assessing things, things like that. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading on KAMALA. So what was I going to say? Yes, if you want a personal reading, you can email me moonlightergy15@gmail.com. If you can also see the link in the description of this video, and it's also in the bio, my bio on the channel. You just click more, guys, and you will see the link. Right in the description, you'll see a little thing that'll say more, and you just click it, and all the stuff will come. Okay, including the timestamps. The timestamps are always there in the description, and I'll put a pinned comment with the timestamps. So if you happen to miss clicking more, you can go to the comments and you'll see the timestamps there. Okay, sometimes I forget to put the timestamps right away in the comments and pin the comment, but it's there. You just click more, you'll see more. Right if you scroll down past the video, you'll see in the description, you just click more and the timestamps are there. Okay, what else? One thing I just really quickly want to say, should I even say it? I won't. I'm not going to say anything about that. I'll leave it alone. Okay. because it will change the mood of the video, and I don't want to invite that energy into this video. Okay, so everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only, for informational purposes only. Everything is alleged, even in the comments. Okay, so let's start the channel messages. I'm gonna start with I channeled John Lewis again. John Lewis was House Representative. He was a civil rights activist as well during the civil rights movement. And what was I doing that I wanted? I was reading I was gonna channel someone else, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna. There was something about the energy, and then I saw his name in that person's, and I said, "Oh, let me channel him." I felt. I was going to revisit him, but I just didn't know when. And so I said, okay, let me channel John Lewis again. He was yelling at me, not yelling at me. I think it's just the way he speaks, because I remember him doing that. He speaks very loudly. And it's not that he's shouting, but it felt like shouting in my head. He was very upset about the way things are going. If you remember my last channeling, he talked a lot about how we consume information, ensuring that we are getting the right information and the truth, and wading through the truth and untruths, what's important, what's not important, wading through any confusion sort of thing. He talked about something I can't remember. Exactly, but if you remember, you could comment down. But I know he said a lot of important things, but the thing that stick out the most to me is what he said about information with the people. Oh yeah, and he was talking about, I remember a little bit talking about Donald Trump and the legalities and the things that he is doing, and what he's being looked at for, but he said the same sort of stuff when I channeled him again, and he felt like in his energy he was emphasizing and saying like they need to listen. That's what it felt like. Let me just spray. I need to clear the energy. All right, so I asked him how he felt about what's going on currently in our country, what his thoughts were. He said, my thoughts are this: we have to get it together. DT needs to be stopped, and the only way is to tell the truth of what he is really doing, dismantling our government and working for Russia. He said, my thoughts are this, Kimberly. I asked, is he being investigated? Like, is he being watched or investigated? He said, oh, definitely. Those men, I put it in quotation, those men in this, I don't know who these men in the suits are watching, he said. Those men in the suits are watching. They are, I said, who is that? Who? He said they are the ones who ensure things are done in accordance to the Constitution. He will step over that final line. They are waiting. Um, I asked, I said, well, I asked, I was like, it's very obvious and blatant what he is doing and who he is doing it for, who he's in cahoots with. And I said, are they aware of that? That he is clearly working with Russia? And they said they are aware. They must file articles of impeachment with evidence that will stick, he said. He said more than that, but I just sort of zeroed it down to that. He was saying a lot. And I said, well, what about Jack Smith's report? And he just said, that is a piece of it, but it is tied up. And I said, will it ever come out, the second part? He said, it will come out when it's time to. Okay. And then I kind of sat there for a little bit, and then I asked, well, I had so many questions. And I asked, well, what kind of evidence, or, what do they have to do? And then he yelled, or he just speaks loudly. He said, money. They need to follow the money. It's right there. He was frustrated. He sounded. And he was saying, like, and the energy, I could feel him saying, like, it's right there, but they're not seeing it, sort of thing. Or they haven't found it yet, or, he's like, it's right there. Then he continued saying, the Federal Reserve is in danger. The FCC is in danger. And then I stopped writing, and I kind of sat there with that, and I was getting worried. And he said, I'm not saying this to frighten you, Kimberly. I didn't write my name, though. He said, I'm not saying this to frighten you. He will be stopped before things fall apart completely, but I want to emphasize how serious this is. He was like, the Federal Reserve is in danger. The FCC is in danger. Like he was speaking in an interview. Oh, man. And I said, what can the people do? He said, know the truth. Y'all will know the truth. It will blow up. Okay? So that was John Lewis. That's how he was the first time I spoke to him, where he was like, write this down. This is important. They need to know. There's an urgency to him. And he wants other people to have, even though he's not here anymore, he wants other people to have the same sense of urgency. And it felt like he kind of was saying, he was acknowledging things are being done, but at the same time, he felt like not quick enough, or they need to speak the truth more, he's saying. They need to be bolder, he was saying. And he was talking about his people. He's saying this is the time now to do that. This is the time now, is the urgency I felt in his energy. There's urgency I feel now. It feels like it feels like a swell is swelling. That's what it feels like. The alarm bells, warnings, all of those things. That's what it feels like. Makruta. He said, "Hello, Kimberly." That's how he greets me now. I asked him his thoughts about Donald Trump and his visit, what his true thoughts. And he said, my thoughts, if you didn't see the reading I did about his visit, I believe it was Monday. Was it Monday? My days are. My days are. I think it was Monday. Friday. The reading I did Friday regarding Mark Rutte's visit and, him being there to ensure the commitment, Donald Trump's, and his administration's commitment, the U.S. government's commitment to NATO, and ensuring to assess to see what's happening here. So check that out if you didn't. And the Fridays, the story continues. And he said, my thoughts are Donald Trump and his administration have great difficulties. I do not believe he is honest in his verbal commitment to NATO's treaty. And I said, what will you do? And what does that mean to you? He said, we will have to do what's necessary to ensure the safety and security of our nation's treaty. Talking about Europe, Canada, I asked him, will he last as president? He said, I do not believe he will last, no, but we have to prepare in case he further damages our allyship. I asked him, does he have any information regarding election fraud? He said, I cannot share that with you, but what I can share is you will have to let things unfold as they are. Any misstep could result in things falling apart. I'm just going to tell someone to turn their TV down. It's very loud. him about Ukraine and Donald Trump's handling of that. He said, Donald Trump is no master in diplomacy. He will bungle this. It may be a disaster, but we are here to support Ukraine's freedom and peace any way we can. And I said, do you believe he is working with Russia? And he said, oh, absolutely. We are watching this. This is what we were most afraid of with him returning. And I said, you could foresee things. I could see that. He said, I asked, rather, what can he foresee regarding Donald Trump? He just said he will fall on his own sword. Okay. There's a lot happening. There is a lot. There's a lot happening. Okay. Kamala. I asked her, Kamala, her energy felt calm. It didn't feel as serious as last time. She felt calm, neutral, I asked her, how does she feel about what's going on in our country currently? She just said, I think the law has been stopping him. Talking about Donald Trump. I think people are paying attention to what is wrong. I asked her, what has she been up to? Are you still challenging him? And she just said, I've been working on a few things. And she was smiling. Still a secret, I guess. I've been working on a few things. I asked her, is she aware of any investigations involving Trump? And she said, I'm aware of numerous. And then I said, does it have anything to do about his presidency? And she said, yes. I asked her, hold on, let me just double check, make sure that. I asked her, what did I ask? I know what I asked, but I'm trying to remember how I asked the question. Oh, that's what I said. I asked her, do you believe he will last much longer as president? She said no. He has a few more lines to cross before it's all over. The country can only stand so much. The government is imperfect, but the government is imperfect. Okay. The government is imperfect, but it's our government, is what she said. Okay. He has a few more lines to cross before it is over. Well, what other lines will he cross? But, like I be saying in those readings, whatever egregious thing he'll do, he hasn't done it yet, apparently, on top of all the other things he's done. I asked her, I said, some people have been asking why you've been so quiet. And she said, I have been quiet because I have been working. I have been quiet because I have said all I needed to say. I have been quiet because some things are better left unsaid. until it is ready to be said. Okay. If you didn't see it, she did a great speech at the NAACP Awards, where she was honored, as she should be. Okay. After working as a real civil servant for well over 2 decades and being the Vice President of the United States for 4 years, serving the people. I channeled Joe Biden. I didn't talk to him long. I lost some energy at the end, and I don't know. Anyway, I channeled him. I asked him, what does he think about what's going on? And he said, our country is in a crisis, but we will not fall. We will have to fight for our democracy in a way we never have. I had a few responses to that. I said, what did I ask him? What did I say here? I just said, what is being done? And he said, just to ask, just to see if he'll say something different. If he knows something, if he could share something. And he said, as I've told you, Kimberly, I have left a few things behind that are quietly unfolding in the background. And I asked him what things, and he just said, pay attention to the news. He said, pay attention to the news coming out. And I said, okay. Quietly unfolding in the background. Then he said, I heard him say something about military contracts, but I didn't ask. I got out of there because I was growing tired. So, pay attention to the news coming out, the real news. Like I said, if you need a break from the news, it's important to be informed, but take a break where you can, okay? Alright, I want to start our readings. I hope those resonated. I hope you got something from it. "28 minutes. Okay. Let me just check these cards. So see, it's some upside down. I'm going to do a reading for the collective, for the U.S. collective, for next week, and see how we will be doing next week. Okay. I'm just organizing, making sure things are upright. Okay. Alright, let's see. Next week is 23rd to the 29th. Okay, so let's see. A card flip over. Already. Where is it? Okay, maybe not. Reading for the collective for the 23rd to the 29th. How will be fair? have the world. Very nice. Reading for the collective. Okay. 2 more shuffles, they said. 2 more. Okay. This is reading for the U.S. Collective next week. Okay, so far we have the world. Oh, the Emperor. Very nice. Very nice. Ace of Pentacles. I did say once we get through the first 2 weeks. The Chariot. 3 major cards so far, guys. Nine of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Oh, Judgment. Where does that go? It goes... Show me where it goes, please. Four of Pentacles. We are not letting something go. Page of Wands. I really love the Page of Wands. I really, really do. I just do. It goes here. Six of Swords. From chaos to calm. Emotional healing. Transition. That's really nice. A nice card to get. I really like that card too. Four of Swords. This comes up for us often. Reevaluation. Rethinking things. Rest. Exhaustion. Interesting. Well, strength is what we need. Very nice. Resilience. Persisting. Ace of Cups. We got there's something happening here next week where it's going to bring out a lot of emotional, a lot of introspection, contemplation, reevaluation. Hold on, this goes, wait, where does this go? Right here. A need to care for ourselves. Interesting. Five of Cups. It goes here. Three of Cups. We'll be feeling good about something. Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't go here. It goes here. King of Wands. Give me... I need something for here. Give me the King of Wands. That is that. Now I can shuffle. The ultimate outcome for the collective. The US collective next week. 23rd to the 29th. Give me the ultimate outcome, please. Ten of Pentacles. Very nice. Long-term security, stability. It's about, you know, what we leave behind, our legacy, perhaps as a country and individually, what we want for the long term, harmony. Okay, that's a good ultimate outcome. All right, I'm gonna put it right here next to me. Okay, so we have the World, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. Then we have the King of Wands, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, Six of Swords. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, Strength, Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Okay. All right, let's start down here. So okay, I'm sorry, I was thinking. I was just contemplating what the cards are telling me. Moving into the week looks good for us. With the World here, the World is about news coming out, you know, good news. The World is about things coming full circle. It's about reaching your accomplishments, your goals. So something, and the King of Wands is here. Wands is, this comes up often for us. Do you know that? Have you noticed? So getting good news with the World card and things coming full circle in a sense. Okay, it's like the things you wanted, the things you tried to manifest, or the goals you want to reach or accomplish or something. You get good news about it with the World. Okay, it's things coming together, and the World is also a card of karma too. So whatever you put out, you get back. Good or bad. Good or bad. The King of Wands here. We get the King of Wands often. It's about, with wands, it's like, I always think of an answer, and the answer is typically yes. I always think of inspired action, progression. The King of Wands here, a feeling of determination and leadership, okay? A feeling of being courageous. It's fearlessness. There's a line behind him. He has his hand in his pocket. So this is the kind of energy we need to be in, okay? Taking inspired action, progression. Wands is all words. Wands is also about news as well. And so with the Emperor here, we're taking control of something, it feels like. Okay, and so, and it's also like news coming out. The Emperor is about, and that's the, I keep jumping around, but the words are coming at me this way, okay? Okay? It's like the theme here is taking control, it feels like. That's what it feels like here in these cards for the U.S. collective. Taking control of something, taking control of yourselves, taking control of the way things are going after, going after taking over something. Okay, and it could be over here, going back over here, news coming out about authority with the emperor here. This also could be getting organized in a sense, but I feel like it's about even saying no, we are the ones in control here with the King of Wands and the Emperor touching the world here, and also organizing news about authority, maybe friction with authority in some sense with judgment here as well at the bottom. As we move through the week, midweek here, we have judgment, we have the Emperor, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Chariot here. This energy here is the midweek. Okay, and to pause right here for a second and going up here, I forgot to mention the Four of Pentacles is touching the Emperor. This is part of it too. There's something we won't let go. We won't let go of with the Four of Pentacles. It could be our security. It could be it could be our own authority here, and that's because it's touching the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. It could be there's something we will say, we're not letting this go. You're not taking this from us, perhaps. Okay, and with judgment here, this also feels like a restart as you move through the week. But with judgment here, touching the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles on top, judgment comes up a lot for the collective also. And it's a card of elevation. It's a card of transition. It's a card of discernment. And it feels like it just feels like control. Like we will even be doling out our own judgment about our security, our long-term stability. And it feels like with the judgment card here, it's almost like we'll be saying you have to take responsibility. You know, let me get a I'm gonna ask my pendulum one. And I'm gonna get a clarifier. Oh, look. Justice on the bottom. Let's see if she comes back up. Okay, clarifier for the judgment card. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Okay. Oh, there's 3 cards there. Hold on. Oh no, it's only 2. Knight of Pentacles and Two of Cups. I'm sorry, I always call it the Knight. It's the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. There's a clarifier for judgment. Yeah, I mean, does the judgment card represent the collective doling out their own judgment? Does it represent the collective doling out? Yes. Because it feels like we are moving towards some sort of it's almost like we'll be saying whatever news this is over here about authority, okay? And with judgment here and the Ace of Pentacles is in the four on top, it's almost like we'll be saying or deciding rather with the Two of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles, moving towards our own, what we want, moving in a different direction and just deciding that no, this is not how this will go, this is how we will want it to go. It's a transition. It's almost like a release and like moving into what's important for us or what's right for us. We will be saying something will be like will be a catalyst for us really firmly doing that. And because the Ace of Pentacles is what I label it the king's, the keys to the kingdom sort of thing. And it's almost like we, or our democracy or the presidency or whatever it is, that we are beginning to recognize that it's ours. And so this progression with the Knight of Pentacles towards this focused, relentless progression towards something new, something that a refocus on what's important, it feels like here. And the Page of Wands is really about striking out and going out of your comfort zone, taking calculated risks. Okay. I feel like there could be some protests happening with the Three of Cups here on top of this energy. Let me see. And you have the Two of Cups here too. Like peaceful protests, perhaps. Surging up and the intensity increasing. Let's see. Do the Three of Cups represent... I didn't even say anything yet. Do the Three of Cups represent peaceful protests? Do the Three of Cups represent peaceful protests? It's saying yes. Okay. That's what it feels like. And the Ten of Pentacles is there too. So there's the ultimate outcome. And we're thinking more intensely about our legacy. We're thinking more intensely about our security and stability for the long term. People will be switching gears, more and more people, as opposed to the present moment right now, which is important. But because of what we are facing, it feels like we'll be more focused on the long term, on the future, and what we want better for ourselves. And so there'll be some risks being taken, but it'll be smart and methodical. It'll be, I don't know if there are more protests. I'm sure there are, but it feels like a surge because we have the Chariot here. And the Chariot is taking control of your life. The Chariot encourages you to recognize that you have more control than you think you do. And it's a focused energy, a focused, willful energy to the finish line. And the Chariot says, you're right there. You're right at the edge. You're right at the end here. Don't let, there's with the Knight of Pentacles is a focused energy here. And the Chariot affirms that as a major card. This focused movement towards something that could be quite risky for us. But we are at a point, we are in the crisis. We're at the, with a wave, we're cresting, okay? Where the wave has not crashed yet, it is not, you know, it's swelling more and more. It's going higher and higher, this wave, this energy, okay? Um, so this is where midweek, something's coming. The news, something, um, it could be something revealing or exposing something. It doesn't feel surprising, no, but it's going to create this sort of ripple effect of, I hear people um, talking, connecting, saying we should do this, we need to do this. You know, we can't let this stand, we can't let this go, sort of thing. And the Three of Cups is the peaceful protest, and you have the Two of Cups here as well. Like I was saying with Judgment, no. Like, no, we are the ones. We're not gonna, you have to take responsibility here. Um, but as we move through the week, there's this feeling of Four of Swords and Five of Cups, reevaluating our losses. Okay. Five of Cups, there's always two cups filled behind. And we've been so focused and grieving on the loss, and you know, and I think by the end of next week we'll be in a space of sort of reevaluating this loss, to restore and recoup ourselves. You have the Strength card next to the Four of Swords, and the Strength card is about resilience. It's about recognizing your strengths, utilizing your internal resources. And so with these three cards here, I can't grab them. With these three cards here, Strength, Five of Cups, Four of Swords, we'll be able to maybe even, because the Four of Swords is, yes, it's a card of rest. You might feel burnt out and you need to take a rest, but ultimately it's about introspection and reevaluating things and contemplating things. And so this surge here in the middle of the week, this will recognize the strength we have, if we haven't already. I think we have, and really think about reevaluating what we have lost or what we feel we have lost. Okay, and sort of replanning, because as you shift through to the end of the week with the Chariot, you have the Nine of Pentacles again. It's talking about, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles as the ultimate. The Ten of Pentacles is the ultimate outcome for us. Okay, so Chariot is next to the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about long term as well. How we spend our time, how we spend our money, how we spend. It's about investing into yourself. What do we invest into? What is important to us? And we have the Ace of Cups here. I feel a shift in this, right? You have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is like how you invest into, not just it's about financial, but it's also about other things in a spiritual aspect and a emotional, a health aspect. You know, how do you take care of yourself? How do you plan for the future? How do you know, that sort of, what do you want for yourself? What are your goals, sort of thing, with the Nine of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups is here. And so I feel as though, like, from this surge, excuse me, you know, this surge in confidence, this surge in authority even, or control that we want to take back. The Ace of Cups comes from, you know, there'll also be an increase in self-compassion and how you take care of yourself and self-love, and even, I'm sorry, my mind went blank. Even as the Six of Swords is here next to it, I feel like a transition in I feel like there's a transition in every aspect with the Six of Swords. A shift in our how we connect with each other, a shift in how we communicate and understand one another, how we are understanding ourselves, how we are taking care of ourselves. Because Six of Swords is a card of, it's a healing card. It's moving from chaos to calm. It's a transition. Sometimes it's, it's a transition whether you're trying to resist it or not. It's, is moving into something that's better. Mental clarity, inner peace, that sort of thing. And you have the Ace of Cups next to it. And so with the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups underneath the Six of Swords, with the Five of Cups on top, this is in the middle of these two cards. The Six of Swords and the Five of Cups. The Six of Cups is in the middle. It's learning something from the past. We look back with the Six of Cups. We look back on things. Nostalgia, our childhoods, past experiences, and you're supposed to learn from it. Not idealize it or say like, oh, I wish I was back there. But you take your past lessons, things that you experienced in the past, and you bring them to the present to learn from them. And so that's what we'll be doing as well. Five of Cups. This is a very spiritual reading as well. It's like physical things happening, but it's also a spiritual thing happening here next week. And there's always two cups filled with the Five of Cups. And so perhaps that's what we'll be looking at. How can we learn from whatever is going on? How can we move into a sense of calm and inner peace? Because things are chaotic right now. It's not calm. So we'll be in a space of trying to figure that out, or we will get into that space actually. Okay. All right, that was the reading for the collective. Very spiritual reading. Something is going to come out though. Whether it's big news or little news, doesn't feel small with the world. But it will be something that, and I said that in the monthly reading, it'll be something that will shift us big time to be like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Okay. Well, that was good. That was nice. That felt good. That felt good. Okay. All right, week ahead for Donald Trump. I like using the original OG tarot for him. Let me just fix this deck so everything is upright. Again, remember guys, when I read his cards, my guides show me his truth and the actual truth. Okay? His worlds and how he views it, and what's actually happening. Okay? What time is it? Bear with me, guys. I don't know why so many of the cards are upside down. No idea. I didn't grab the deck upside down. Okay. Almost done. Okay, here we go. Donald Trump for next week of the 23rd to the 29th. Donald Trump. Really struggling to shuffle. I don't know what's happening. Judgments. Okay. Alright, we have judgments. We have the High Priestess. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Moon. I hope I almost dropped that. We have this Nine of Swords. So far, these cards dropped out. Okay. Okay. Donald Trump. Two more shuffles. Seven of Pentacles. He gets this often as well. Something goes here, but it's not the Seven of Pentacles. That goes here. Feeling of uncertainty with whatever he's trying to nourish. Three of Swords. That goes here. The Magician. Right here. The Chariot. Much similar cards to the Collective. Very interesting. That goes here. King of Swords. I said it is touching right here. Death. Lots of major cards. Eight of Pentacles. This isn't his energy. But we'll see. Right here. Same cards. Six of Swords. That's what he'll be looking for, at least. That's what he'll be looking for. Oh, you know what? I know. That's that get out of here card. Get out of here. Two of Cups. Listen, we have the same cards that this person has. That is, and look, in the Judgment, that may be us. We'll see that may be us. What did I say? He gets the Sun all the time. Every single time I pull for him, the Sun comes out. Because you know why? You know why. He ignores everything. Goes here. Wait, hold on. No, they told me to put it here. Two of Wands. The Hangman. Right here. Right on top of all of that. Hermit. Right here. His roguery. Seven of Wands. He'll be defending something. He'll be trying to defend his position, perhaps. His position in a number of things. It goes right here. Man. He gets the same cards. Seven of Swords. He gets the same cards. Alright, give me the ultimate outcome for Donald Trump for next week. The ultimate outcome. What time is it? Okay. Ultimate outcome for Donald Trump. What is happening with these cards? I can't shuffle. Ultimate outcome for Donald Trump. He'll be fighting for his life. Oh, that's what I heard. Not in a literal sense, but in a jokey sense. I knew the Three of Wands was there. The ultimate outcome. The Fool. He got this before. The Fool. Okay, so we have Judgment, High Priestess, Three of Cups, the Moon, Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, Two of Cups, the Hermit, the Magician, Seven of Swords. What is that? Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, Eight of Pentacles. Up here we have Two of Wands, Death, Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the King of Swords, and the Six of Swords. The Hangman over all of this. They just told me to pull the bottom card, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, the Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. They told me to pull this. This is significant, they said. They said put it here. Okay, so, and the Fool is the ultimate outcome. Fitting. Alright, so let's go over here. Judgment. Let me just look at this for a second. I said I think the Judgment is the collective, the U.S. collective. And let's see. Okay. Does the Judgment card here in this reading represent the U.S. collective? Does the Judgment card here in this reading represent the U.S. collective? Does the Judgment card in this reading represent the U.S. collective? I'm saying yes. Let me try again because my arm is shaky. All right. Clear the center. Does this Judgment card represent in this reading the U.S. collective? Does the Judgment card in this reading? Yes. Okay. That's so strange that I could feel the energy pushing the pendulum. I could feel it go like that. All right, so this is us, the Judgment card, and we came out in our own reading, you know, that was us saying you have to take responsibility. The High Priestess, whenever I see, part of the High Priestess is like mystery, okay, and so whenever I see the High Priestess, it's Kamala's energy. Because she gets the High Priestess. Only she gets the High Priestess. I don't think this is his energy. But I'm not sure if this is... Why would she... I mean... But... with High Priestess, I think of secrets, you know. Mystery. And it's about intuition. Okay. What is this saying to me? Okay, so these cards, this Judgment, High Priestess, Two of Cups, the Hermit, Two of Wands, this is all connected here. And so, since the Judgment is the U.S. collective and Judgment represents transition, you know, it represents elevation. And in the collective reading, it represented saying you have to take responsibility for this, or, you know, perhaps you have to take responsibility for your roguery, your traitorous behavior, your corruption, your dissonance. You know, you have to take responsibility for that. The Two of Cups, this feels like, I don't know why this feels, and the Three of Cups is here too. That it feels like opposition in a sense of again, peaceful protests. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Bear with me, guys. Is the High Priestess energy Kamala Harris's energy? No, I didn't think so. High Priestess is a knower of energies. She is the guide. She is, she guides our intuition. I don't know why I'm having a hard time interpreting these cards. Okay. This is cricket. Alright, so give me 1 second because I'm having a hard time understanding what these are saying to me. Let me get a clarifier for this. It's the High Priestess is throwing me off. Let me get a clarifier there for the High Priestess. It's almost like the people are saying, reveal yourselves. The Two of Swords is on the bottom and the Page of Swords. So, okay, information. The High Priestess is about information. Queen of Swords and Two of Swords is on the bottom. It feels like, honestly, it feels like this Judgment card is saying, you know, the Judgment card is about also living authentically or being truthful, having integrity. And this is the U.S. collective here in his energy saying you have to take responsibility. And it feels like protests because the Three of Cups here showed up again and the Two of Cups are here. And it feels like peaceful protests, but it feels like we know something or we will know something because the Page of Swords is here. It's a card of information. It's a card of intelligence. It's a card of communication, open communication, truthful, honest communication. Okay. And it feels like it will be demanded. From him. This is the truth of what the beginning of the week. Whatever news that thing, you know, whatever will come out or he'll do something or, you know, something will be out there. The people will be demanding he take responsibility. Whatever with the High Priestess is mysteries and secrets. And we have the Hermit here that is the card I've labeled as treason. This here also, the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups, something about overseas. You know, Three of Wands is an overseas card. Something about, I don't know, but some plan that was implemented or is trying to be implemented. Some sort of plan that happened. Now it's slowly unfolding for me. Some sort of plan that happened here that we will find out about. It will no longer be a mystery. we'll demand the truth, it feels like, here, about whatever this is. Whatever this Two of Wands is, and this Page of Swords is information about what wrong thing he may have done. Let's see if I'm accurate. What am I asking? Okay. Clear the center, please. Will the people demand that Donald Trump take responsibility for whatever plan he implemented or tried to implement? Saying yes. Okay. All right. So that will be, and it kind of matches up. Well, not kind of. It does match up with the collective energy. Something that we will be demanding of him. Okay, something that might come out about, his behavior. I mean, what more can, I guess, like my guides keep telling me, it's something, egregious, or it will cause a shock, or, but I don't know. Something not good, because the Hermit is here, okay? And he's not, you could argue that the Hermit is like, he could withdraw. Actually, honestly, part of it could be this pressure here that will be put upon him based off of this. Sometimes the High Priestess is silent, or not sometimes, all the time. She's a keeper of secrets. So, and there's a separation with the High Priestess here sometimes, and the Hermit of going away. But I think this has more to do with something, some information that he will feel pressure about, and people will demand that he take responsibility. And will he? Probably not. Will he let go? Will he? No, he won't. Next, you have the Three. Okay, so there's that. I figured that mystery out. All right, next, you move into the Three of Cups. This is midweek. This is the mess. Okay, so as we move, this, people saying, well, take responsibility. And he's like, of course, no. You have Three of Cups, the Moon, Death, Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Magician, the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is a part of this midway here, and this, okay, mess. And so he will, whatever is happening here, that feels, it's almost like over here feels, I think the reason why I had such a hard time is because it's shrouded in mystery. It feels like, it feels secretive here. It feels very secretive and uncomfortable. But it will come out, and people will demand. I just see people demanding something of him. Okay, so as we move here, it feels like death is about, this is the three major cards in this area here. 1, 2, 3, 4 major cards. And so it feels, okay, I'll start here. Where should I start? Okay, I'll start down here and move up. this Three of Cups here, it has been labeled the three people who Biden is upset at: Elon Musk and Putin. But I feel like, does a three, clear the center please, does the Three of Cups represent peaceful protesting in this reading? Does the Three of Cups represent is saying yes? Okay, clear the center. Does the Three of Cups represent the three people is saying no before I even asked? The three people Biden, okay, so no. I'm swinging a hard no. Okay, so yeah. These are us again. Peaceful protesting, whatever this mystery is. But the Hermit is here, so it's roguery, corruption, treason. Something he planned or implemented that will be discussed perhaps. And then we're like, protesting. And this is the Magician here, and this is him, the power, right? And so this is his world. The Magician is very powerful. You have a lot of power, and you could, you have a power to, you have the power to yield illusions. You have the power to perhaps try to manipulate, because it's next to the Seven of Swords, okay? And so this thing here that people are like, oh, marching, he does this thing where he's like, gaslights. And I don't use that word often, but this is about manipulation, okay? And guys, I'm not just reading this way because it's Donald Trump, but I'm reading it this way because it's Donald Trump. This is his energy. I can't be rainbows and lollipops about what I'm reading in his energy intuitively. But this is this thing he does where he's saying, I'm all powerful. You're trying to make me take responsibility, but here, look at this trick. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. I'm not doing those things. Some people may believe him. You have the Seven of Swords next to it, lying in deceit. Using your power to manipulate, using your power corrupt, for the wrong things. The pressure is on, but I'm still going to lie. I'm not taking any responsibility. Causing confusion with the moon here. Causing more illusion with his power or his words or whatever. Look what I'm doing over here. Well, I'm doing this over here. Okay? The moon is uncertainty and also a lot of feminine energy here. But this is confusion. Because the Seven of Swords is on top. And look, this is us. This is his response. Look at my magic trick. I'm not doing that. It's not, it's not true. The Seven of Swords. As he's doing the magic trick, he's walking off again. Smiling. Stealing the swords. And then the moon is here with the confusion. But, and so he's saying, I have control. You're not taking that from me. With the Seven of Wands, defending, standing your ground. Trying to hold your position. My guide said to me, he's going to be fighting for his life. He's going to be battling for something that he doesn't want to let go. Power, his position. Three of Wands, they told me to pull something. He's waiting for something to come in that could perhaps transform the situation. With the Death card here. When I pulled this, I said the Three of Wands is related to this plan, this Two of Wands here. But it's like this was on top here like that. He doesn't want to, something about overseas, quite frankly, long distance, something travel, but he doesn't want to let go of his position. With the Death card here is about letting go of things that doesn't work, doesn't serve you, doesn't, he's going to be fighting, it feels like. Looking out at the horizon, perhaps waiting for something to come in, looking at something over there on the other side of the world. But he'll be fighting. He'll be defending. This is all this is that he doesn't want. He'll be fighting it. Fighting for control. Doesn't want to let go of his position. He doesn't, he may have it. The Death card here is once again, I feel like is saying you have a chance to transform. You have a chance to let this go. To move into something new. To move on. But he's saying no. Moving down. This is midweek. Where he may be fighting for his life. We have the King of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. The Three of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. The Sun. And the Hanged Man. And so this is the end of the week for him. And so the sun always comes out because this is his world where things are great. No, I'm fine. My crowds are large. I'm the greatest president in the world. I'm the most successful person who ever walked the planet Earth and the moon. And I'm ignoring all the things that are quite possibly wrong here. The delays with the Hangman. This Eight of Pentacles, he's not a very hard worker, but and you have I forgot the Nine of Swords is hiding under there as well. He's worried about, here's the thing, this is him, I don't think he sleeps when he's alone, perhaps with the Nine of Swords, worried, anxious. He can't, this always comes up and it's always blocked. The Seven of Pentacles, him trying to implement things or make things grow, him trying to nurture new ideas, him trying to nurture plans, make it flourish. It's all about hard work here. But when you have the Seven of Swords coming, you're walking into trying to do something and it's not it's not happening. You're trying to build something with the Eight of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles for the future, but it's deceitful and someone might betray him. But you're worried that this is what the face he shows to the public. Okay? But you have all these delays. That you ignore. Hey, you have to really change your perspective. You have to not ignore the problems that our country is having, that you're creating. You got to change. That's why this keeps happening. Three of Swords, disappointment, betrayal, loss. This thing that you're trying to build ain't happening, Captain. And so secretly you might be worried, but you're showing this to so you're delayed now. Things are not moving forward. And this is the face he's showing. this King of Swords energy comes up in his energy often, and is not his energy. And the thing about it, like I said, this is not his energy. This is someone else. And the Six of Swords, like I pulled before, that get out of here, go away. People will be demanding that. Perhaps this King of Swords person will be saying, like, you gotta get out of here. Go. Six of Swords is a transition. And a lot of times, not a lot of times, I misspoke, but sometimes it could be a transition whether you like it or not. You can't resist it. It's coming. It's happening in some shape, way, or form. It's not a bad card. But if you resist it, it's painful. And however, the Hangman is hanging over all of it. Right? And so he might even want to transition into calm. But the Hangman is here. And the ultimate outcome is the Fool, which is, he got this card before. Fool is a new beginnings, but there's warnings here. The Fool is the Fool. They take, risks. This is his energy as well, because if only the Nine of Cups were here. But he's just like, everything's great. He's literally about to walk off of a cliff without a care in the world. And that's not the greatest thing when you have people demanding you take responsibility for your actions. Okay? The Fool is interesting because that it would be his ultimate outcome. Because I don't want to pull some true crime cards, but it's like the warning of the Fool is like, you don't ignore your problems. You have an opportunity for a new beginning, but you also have to be careful not to be too lackadaisical or too uncaring. You don't know everything. You're not all powerful. You got it. And it's like the dog is there saying like, yo, you are about to fall. And the Fool is just like, I don't care. I'm free. Give me freedom. Let's pull some true crime cards for him. Okay. What will the people protest, perhaps? You could only imagine, or maybe I can't imagine. Okay. It's an accident on the bottom there. Interesting. Faked death. The same cards come up for him constantly. Aliens. Money. What did John Lewis say? Follow the money. That's how he said it. They have to follow the money. He was so upset. Missing. Will he disappear and just like... Okay. Life insurance. Is he about to fake his death? To escape whatever's about to come for him? Motel, hotel. Landfill again. This man is shady. I mean, yes, we knew that. Gift. One more. Inside. Some shady stuff going on. Fake death. Aliens. Landfill. Nope. Money. Missing. Life insurance. Oh, inside. Gift. Landfill. Hotel, motel. Who faked their death? Or is he going to? I don't know. You guys guess what these cards mean. I'm not good at... I don't know why I struggle with these cards. I don't really necessarily struggle. You know, you can see some cards and be like, oh yeah, that sounds like it's on brand for a bag man, you know. All of those sound like things a bag man would do or be involved in. Okay. All right, let's do... I'll do this deck. Mark Ruta. I want to read a quick article to you guys that I saw. I'm going to try and hurry up because I'm running out of time. I want to see... I want to expand on his... Again, he's an extension of NATO, guys, okay? There's an article I saw. Okay. Europe working on plan to replace US and NATO in 5 to 10 years. Not to necessarily kick them out, okay? The headline can be misleading. All right? This is NATO members seek to avoid possible chaos should the U.S. declare its withdrawal from the transatlantic military bloc. Like I said, I don't see it necessarily happening, and I don't think they'll allow him to get to that point. He's walking on shaky ground, guys. Donald Trump and his administration, and they're clearly lying about their commitments. They're shady. And so you have Republicans even speaking out saying like, whoa, you're doing too much. That will be a disaster. But we know whose talking points he is elevating and who he's working for. So here we go. I'm going to read this very quick. Trump's biggest military powers are drawing up plans to take on greater responsibilities for the continent's defense from the United States, including a pitch to the administration of President Donald Trump for a managed transfer over the next 5 to 10 years, according to a new report. The United Kingdom, France, Germany, and the Nordic countries are among those engaged in the informal but structured discussions that would reshape the North Atlantic Treaty Organization security bloc. The Financial Times news, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The news also comes as Bloomberg News reported on Friday that NATO will ask Europe and Canada to boost its weapons and equipment stockpiles by 30% amid its political infighting with the U.S. and Trump's repeated threats to withdraw from the bloc. According to the Financial Times report, the talks are an attempt to avoid possible chaos should the U.S. unilaterally declare its withdrawal from the transatlantic security alliance that has protected Europe for the past 80 years. Isn't that insane? The Europeans reportedly want to present the plan to the U.S. ahead of NATO's annual leaders summit in The Hague in June, if it happens. Whew. The U.S. contributes to 15.8% to the NATO yearly expenditure. 3.5 billion. It also deploys between 80,000 and 100,000 soldiers across Europe, making its role indispensable for the continent's security. European countries like Germany, France, and the UK have already announced they will increase their defense spending and investment in its military. It would take an estimated 5 to 10 years of increased spending to raise European capabilities to a level where they could replace the U.S. competencies. Well, there you have it. Okay? I mean, I get it. I understand. I get it. I'm not going to pull a lot of cards here. Okay? I just want to know. I just want to expand on his introspection regarding Mark Rutte and NATO's administration, I guess you could call them, regarding the United States. Oh. Okay. Let's see what comes out. They don't, that's the thing. The High Priestess wants to come out. High Priestess came out. High Priestess came out for Donald Trump too. That mystery. That was their worst nightmare, him coming back. All these cards just fell out. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. Two of Wands. Ace of Swords. Death. Okay, I'll show you really quick. High Priestess. Six of Swords. Seven of Wands. You know that in Donald Trump's reading, the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands, that could even be him defending his relationship with you know who. Two of Wands. Oh man. It's just like Ace of Swords. It's so blatant, and we're just still here. I know things take time. I understand that. I get that. I'm patient. But we could all express our annoyance, I think, with there's, whatever other lines he needs to cross. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. They don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? They don't want that to happen. That, it could be the warnings that they're saying to Donald Trump, hey, you be very careful with what you are considering, that his own people are saying to him. The Hierophant. That they're saying, hey, you are trying to, it will be in our best interest to leave well enough alone. Will he listen? Will he be stopped? It's the question. And I have a strong feeling that as King of Swords, I have a strong feeling that Two of Pentacles, like I said, this plays a big part. This is a big part of it. Queen of Cups. That's so bad. Ace of Wands. That's I said I'm not gonna pull one more. The Fool. Interesting. Nine of Swords. King of Pentacles, Temperance. Page of Swords. Nine of Wands. The Sun. I mean, their position is pretty clear to me. Oh, the Ultimate. Okay. These cards are theirs as well. They just told me. It goes over here. Page of Swords goes over here. Nine of Wands goes over here. Okay. What do they want the ultimate? What does Mark Rutte and NATO want the ultimate outcome to be with their relationship with the United States? The World. Okay. They want a good outcome. They want unity. They don't, Okay, so we have the High Priestess, Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Death, Ace of Wands, King of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Fool as his own thing over here, and the World is the ultimate outcome. They are, in fact, like he said in his, there's some information here, the Page of Swords. And the High Priestess is here again, this mystery. Okay, the secret information. This evaluation that he did when he came here, that's why he was here partway, like I said. To ensure commitment as well as to evaluate what's exactly going on. Three of Pentacles here is collaboration. It feels like this is saying that this is the government, this is us, this is their government. The Trump administration. It's not my government. Technically it is, but I didn't vote for that. But this is the U.S. government, okay? And we have the Six of Swords, and the High Priestess. And it feels like what Mark Rutte is recognizing, we have transitioned. There's this feeling here, this energy rather, is that he doesn't want things to be dismantled, obviously. He doesn't want that. That's why he went there. And but he sees the problem. This feels like a mystery. I'm hearing not three. I don't know why I said three. I'm hearing multiple different things, like people collaborating in secret. Okay. There's some information here that the Page of Swords, there's some information that is known, okay, that is not known by everyone. And on the flip side is saying, like, we need to openly communicate with the US government has to openly communicate with us. He wants those things, the open communication, the honesty. He wants to collaborate. He wants things to be calm. But he's also recognizing that there are problems with the High Priestess here. There are secrets and mysteries that he probably knows, but yet he's still trying to temper this relationship. Okay? I hope that makes sense. And then over here you have the Seven of Wands. It's like a flip. On one side is saying this, and on the other is saying this. Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands, Death, and the Two of Pentacles here, with the Ace of Wands here. And so it's like, despite wanting things to be calm and wanting to continue to collaborate and hold this connection, yes, that speaks to that too. Prioritizing the collaboration, prioritizing peace and calm. Okay, but also prioritizing NATO and prioritizing the mission of NATO, the responsibility and preparing, right? Defending, let's say Ukraine, or defending peace, or defending standing their ground, and so they wanna. It's like Mark Rutte is saying two things, but he's saying, but we have to prepare too, just in case, because it's obvious what's happening. Okay, and so on the flip side here is saying prioritizing the relationship with the US, with the Ten of Cups here. That's why the Two of Pentacles is here. It's like a balancing act. On this hand saying, we'll continue to, you're part of this. The US is a part of this. But there's questions and there's a knowing of like, but we don't trust you fully. We have to, on the flip side, protect the treaty and prepare. Transition is here. Transformation. Two of Wands is here. And it's literally holding the world. So they're trying to, I feel like Mark Rutte is trying to find that balance of diplomacy, while he's able to do that, while also having discussions and preparing, speaking his mind in terms of how he feels, what the U.S. and what the Trump administration rather could be up to, So the Ace of Wands is here is about they're taking taking action. Inspired action, being prepared. They're not just sitting twiddling their thumbs. right? And the Ten of Cups is, I know I'm jumping back and forth. I hope you guys are following me. This is Mark Ruta, his introspection regarding the U.S. and NATO's, the being a member of NATO. Not necessarily saying we need to get him out, but recognizing the issues with Donald Trump's administration and balancing, fostering this relationship still, because America is America, and while they don't want Donald Trump, they want America, you know, and at the same time preparing for the worst almost, and saying like we have to be prepared and have these discussions because this is an issue. Okay. So yes, the Queen of Cups and the this is his this he's being very intuitive. Like he's holding a balance with like compassion and like this King of Swords and the Ace of Swords energy. I'll get to that in a second, but just keep that in mind. But the Ten of Cups is here, and this is like him wanting to foster the relationship with all members till we could get to a balance. But he'll do what he needs to do to ensure that there's no chaos. And the Nine of Wands is here, and so he's still holding on to the idea of like, no, he has to hold diplomacy despite his concerns, his serious concerns. It's like he's juggling so many different things, but he's the perfect person to do it. He's juggling different ideas. So he's the Secretary General. So not only does he have to sit in forums and meetings with other European leaders and hear their complaints and upset, but he's able to handle it and juggle all of that so well and hold all of that, all those things at the same time. So down here you have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And so this is his energy he holds too. This came up before, evaluating. Well, I think it was the Queen. Evaluating, okay, assessing, knowing the truth. He knows the truth. He knows exactly what's going on. Mark Ruta. It's the Queen of Cups here, right? So the Queen of Cups is him wanting to continue to foster the relationship with the U.S. is next to the Hierophant. And then the King of Cups is him also wanting to be prepared, right? It's a fairness. It's fair. He wants to be prepared. So holding both parts of it. The European countries who are like, we need to prepare. And he's like, yeah, you're right. That's the truth. Yep. That's the truth. The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And he's communicating those things. He's being very clear in his position to everyone. Okay. So the Fool is here. With the Fool here in this energy, it feels like it's all about like transitioning here and transformation. And it feels like he wants to do things differently. He's balancing, it's a balancing act. He's balancing so many different positions, his position, everyone else's position, how this could work. He's responding differently than in a way, I feel, than anyone has being in this position, because it's a precarious time. It's a sort of a crisis. Not sort of, it is. You have a country, you have one of the most important countries. You have the quote unquote leader falling in bed with the disruptor, who's disrupting so many other European countries. And you have the leader of the United States working with this person, allegedly. And so he's looking for a new avenue, like a new beginning. He is. He's not afraid to take risks, and the world is what he wants the ultimate outcome to be for things to come full circle, to for NATO to continue to follow what it's there for everyone to be together. It's interesting. You only see a part of the United States in this picture, but that's what he wants. Okay, that's Mark Rutte and NATO and his introspection. Very interesting. All right, let's see. Will NATO suspend the United States from being a member? Will NATO suspend the United States from being a member? See, saying no. I don't think we'll get to that point. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Like I said, there's discussions about it. Even with him and what he's doing, Donald Trump, with the Ukraine. But I don't see that that would be maybe that's the line he'll cross. Or try to. He'll be stopped though. KAMALA. What time is it? Okay. I'm just going to do what gifts are coming towards her. What gifts are coming towards KAMALA? Hold on. Tower's in reverse there. Let's see. What gifts are coming? Shuffle 2 more times. Okay. Knight of Swords is there. Ace of Cups. Six of Swords. Hold on. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. King of Swords. That is somebody. 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Balance. 3 of Cups. There's the protest again. 8 of Swords always comes out. The 8 of Swords always comes out in Judgment for her. Again, with the silence. It always comes out for her. Nine of Pentacles. The ultimate gift. Let's see. What is the ultimate gift? This goes here. Ten of Wands is the ultimate gift, an ending to burdens. Okay. Ending to burdens. Ace of Cups, her gifts. Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles with the protest. I'm telling you, that's us. Where's my pendulum? Do the Three of Cups in this reading represent the U.S. collective? Do the Three of Cups in this reading represent the U.S. collective? It's saying yes. Okay. Four of Pentacles, King of Swords, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Judgment, Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's some healing coming here. Again, as a gift for her. Transition, Six of Swords, full clarity, emotional healing, moving into something better. Okay. The Ace of Cups is like, sorry, my mind went blank. The Ace of Cups is new beginnings. Okay. It is, this feels like this is about her. This is about her, but this in particular is her relationship with herself. I feel as though she constantly does a lot of introspection, a lot of self-reflection. And this Ace of Cups feels like a renewal of self-love. Perhaps she's been feeling, that's probably why she has been feeling what I've been sensing when I channel her, this feeling of sadness. And it's sort of when she's so strong, but there has been the past few weeks of feeling of grief, a feeling of losing something. Sort of like it finally hit that this thing happened to her. But the gift coming towards her is some emotional healing, increase in self-love, that sort of thing. Because Judgment is here on top. It's about her purpose. Purpose is coming to her. Right? An elevation, a transition, living the life she's supposed to, or living, it's a card of karma. Something's coming to her where she's moving into the next part of her journey. Okay, with the Six of Swords and the Judgment card here. This is us. The Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the protest, the or even the celebration of her. Okay, now letting her go with the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is gifts for KAMALA. This is a U.S. collective. This could be the peaceful protest. This could be us celebrating, people celebrating her in her transition, whatever that is. But it feels like not letting go with the Four of Pentacles here. And the Eight of Swords, recognizing even saying with the Four of Pentacles here, like, we know that the silences, this restriction, or this, it's not in reverse, but the King of Swords is here, so I feel like it's saying, like the blindfold is coming off, in a sense, to speaking the truth or knowing the truth with the King of Swords. And also balancing with the Two of Pentacles, being able to balance her logic and perhaps her compassion, perhaps her connections to I feel like this is us again. Does the Two of Cups in this reading also represent the U.S. collective? Does the Two of Cups in this reading also represent the U.S. collective? It's saying yes. People. It feels like, and this is gifts, it feels like fostering a balance between fostering a balance between what she can and can't do, perhaps. Fostering a balance between not letting go it feels, and how is that a gift? That's interesting. It feels like fostering a balance between what she will say and won't say to the people, okay? Holding the balance between what truth she knows, what could she communicate to us, the people, okay? And knowing that it feels, it's this is about a gift to her, and it feels like her doing that is what is helping and not hindering or turning attention. My nose is so itchy. Turning attention to this, turning attention to what she can and can't say. And the Ten of Wands, the ultimate gift, is the end to burdens. Things have been burdensome, but a 10 is here, so it's at a 10. Okay, so that was gifts to Kamala. My pendulum still swings for yes. I don't know how, but listen, I don't know. Stranger things have happened. Look where we are now. That's it, guys. We got through it. It's Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday. Do something you enjoy. Eat good food. Spend time with those you love and trust. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Have a restorative weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Okay? If you want me to promote your small business on Monday for Small Business Monday, please just email me your small business. Whatever it is. It could be a YouTube channel. It could be an Etsy. It could be your business website. Just email it to me and I will promote you, okay? moonlightergy15@gmail.com. Okay? I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.